Jacques. Hi, kitty. You came back. Hi. Want to come up on mommy's lap? Come here. Yay. Hi. Hi, baby. Did you go hunting? Did you go hunting? What'd you do? My God. See you later, Jacques. No, Lily. No jumping. Good morning, Dee, and good morning, Judy. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the love. Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you? Are you having a good weekend? Ooh, got something in my eye. Thank you for the shares. I thought I'd jump on for a little while and say good morning. Jacques? Jacques, you want to come back? He's over there staring at me. Oh, he's walking towards me. Jacques boy. Hi, littlest man. You want to come back on my lap? Or you just want to come say hello? What's going on, little boy? Yes, I had a going away party for my oldest granddaughter. She leaves for college next week. Congratulations to her. That's massive. Oh, man. That's so exciting. Congratulations. That's a big deal. Does she know what she wants to do? Really? Okay. Oh, there goes Jacques. Littlest boy, you better be careful up there. Take care. That's awesome. And how about you? How are you feeling this morning? Kelsa, good morning. Something I want to do is set up my Discord so it lets people know automatically that I'm online. I have to look up how to do that. Hi, Jen. Good morning, Kelsa. Hello again, Dee. You all know me, so far I don't have to introduce myself. I have my peppermint tea. This is day 3 without coffee, guys. Okay, I don't know what that was. Day 3 without coffee. You're gardening in your living room? That's amazing. I know. This break is crazy. 3 days so far without coffee. Well, good morning to everyone. Trust me, I don't feel great without my coffee. But I need to do this. I've been overstimulated. I don't want to be stimulating my mind when I'm overstimulated and then be even more exhausted. Shock. There's my little boy. My little man. I'm not up to much today. We had some plans that kind of fell through, so it's just a very chill day today. I thought I would get on for a little bit, hang out with you all, and then work on content and plan for the week. I've been posting up. I got some more group hypnosis sessions posted up. I got emails to send out. I have work to do anyway, so probably get some work done and watch Gossip Girl. I've been rewatching Gossip Girl just for some nostalgia and fun. And yeah, yes, absolutely. Being out here and this awesome weather is really nice too. Just getting some fresh air. Honestly, I've been laying pretty low. I've been pretty tired and dealing with the effects of being off of coffee. I'm definitely going through withdrawals. Let's go inside because I want to get the pendulum too. I'll let Shock just be outside. Little Mr. Man. Little field trip. We're just going to go in my office because I want to get my pendulum. Just a tiny little field trip. Hold on. Alright, now I just need the light. Now it's quiet too, which I like. There we go. I'd like to get the pendulum out this morning and see what I should focus on talking about. I just thought that I would get on for at least an hour today with you all. And also just do a check-in. I'm absolutely open to do readings. Thank you guys for coming in, for those who are making it in. I know it's Sunday, but I wanted to get on just for a little bit. Let me open up the pendulum. Just set this up here. Move this. Look at how it just goes around by itself. Did you get my text on Friday? No, I didn't. You might have sent it to my old phone number. Can you private message me? Look at this. I haven't even said anything yet. Am I speaking to a negative energy? No. Am I speaking to a mimic spirit? No. Am I speaking to a trickster? No. Who am I speaking to? You. Your guides. Okay. You need to talk about past life and healing. This is true. This is true. We should talk about this, but there's only 6 of you in here. Most of you are regulars. Most of you already know about past life. It's not really beneficial for you guys for me to talk about past life the way I usually do. Does anybody have any questions, though? Things that you don't understand about past lives? Or maybe even how I mix Reiki with it. That's what you need. What? Kelsa, let's talk about it. We told you. Oh my God. Now talk. Wow. Wow, the pendulum is very bossy. That was very bossy. They just said, we told you, now talk. Okay, let me bring this back up a little bit. That's crazy. I didn't think anybody in here would benefit because you guys are such regulars here. Past life regression. Past life regression is a hypnotic technique for getting to the heart of your mental, physical, and emotional health issues. There is no point in seeing past lives without healing because your subconscious mind is always going to take you to the most appropriate ones where you have things that you need to deal with. Because otherwise it's not worth remembering. It is worth remembering the lessons and that you've taken from past lives, but outside of even that, outside of even remembering those lessons, outside of healing, there is no point for past life regression hypnosis. It's all about going inward to heal, and it's all about going inward for wisdom. And God, whether you want to believe in the masculine God or the feminine God, I'm still just going to say God, and you just pick for yourself. The call is to go inward. If we are to follow the example of God, for me that's goddess, and I believe that God is a woman. If we are to follow the example of God, that is to go inward. With the feminine God, it makes more sense. Because the truth of the matter is the opposite of the feminine is herself. So when she needs to heal or goes in for wisdom or remembering, she goes inward. The opposite of the feminine is not the masculine. The opposite of the feminine is herself. Hi, Harley. And so following in that example, we go inward. We go inward for healing. We go inward for wisdom. That's how we follow that example. Past life regression is the best way to do that. The best way for healing through the subconscious mind. And there's nothing that you can't heal or achieve through the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is far more powerful than we give it credit for. And sometimes I get bullied and I get in trouble for saying this, but it's true. And I get bullied and in trouble because there's people who don't want to believe it and think that I'm just giving people false hope, but it's not true. There is no false hope with that. Any questions on that to start with? Good morning, Monica. Yeah. Everybody's allowed. Yes, exactly. Harley put it perfectly. Everybody's allowed to believe what they choose to believe based on the evidence they have done. Yeah. Of the study that they have done. Yeah. Totally. But for me, what makes sense is about the example of going inward. That is what we're meant to do. That's where wisdom is. What's up, top man? Does that help to start with? Yeah. I've helped people who have epilepsy, diabetes, neurological issues, gastric and intestinal. I've seen it all. Nerve disorders, including nerve pain, sleep disorders, including sleep paralysis, breathing issues. Even those who have shortness of breath have benefited from past life regression. Oh, the quiet, the radio silence, besides my washer and dryer. How do you feel about that? Does it resonate with each of you? There are 9 of you here. It feels so nice to be so calm. Not being hopped on coffee. No, you're okay. I just want to make sure that I'm being helpful. Kelsa, private message me. I'll make sure that you have my new phone number because I didn't get your text. I would have responded by now. I had time yesterday. Thank you, Kelsa. I'm so excited to help. Genuinely. Not a problem, Harley. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll get to it right after I get off of this live. Let me see what else I should talk about. I know that you guys love it when I do the pendulum. Hi, Mimi. Am I speaking to a trickster spirit? Am I speaking to a negative spirit? Am I speaking to a mimic? No. Is this pendulum cleared? Yes, it remains clear. Who am I speaking to? Your guides. Each person needs healing. We want everyone to unblock. They're saying that because what you should know is that, hi, Cece. What you should know, absolutely, is that anything that is unhealed is a blocker. Listen to that. Anything that is unhealed is a blocker. It is a blocker. And if you want to know why you're blocked, why you have stagnant energy, why it feels like you're stuck, if you want to know why you're not seeing the levels of success you want, why you aren't losing weight or fixing your sleep, why you aren't healing no matter what you do, you want to go through the subconscious mind to find out. Because it likely has to do with a blocker that stems from something that is unhealed. From this lifetime, from past lifetimes. And the only way to find out is if we take you inward. I'm going to move this down so you guys can see the pendulum more and what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Does that make sense? For those of you who do have those blockers, I'm starting to read the room. I can read each of you like a book, as you guys well know, and tell you what it is that you can benefit from past life with. Anything that is unhealed is a blocker. Now the pendulum's continuing. Good morning, Mom. Then, yes, I do know. And here we go at the pendulum, freaking out a little bit. Start reading energy. Oh, this is for me. Shay. Show them. Show them. All right, let me put this down. That message was for me. I was thinking I was going to let the pendulum do the speaking. All right. Who do I start with? Cece? Alicia! Hold up. Hold up, folks. Hi, Alicia. How are you? It's been a while. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Cece. I'm feeling like there's breakup energy, like you've had a split from a relationship. There is frustration and heartbreak, angst. It feels like you got into a confrontation with somebody. You're sad, but you're confident. Maybe you don't listen to yourself. You should. You're very, you're claircognizant and clairvoyant. So you know. Oh, you got bad news health-wise? I'm so sorry. You know what's going on with yourself and with people before they tell you. And nobody can lie to you. You can read that, you can read the room, you can read the energy in the room. And you get visions. You get visions of what's going on. And then they come true. And your downloads come true. You're pretty confident in yourself personally, but not in your readings for some reason, because you don't listen to them. I'm sorry to hear about the health issues. Do you want to talk about hypnosis for healing? I'm so sorry, Cece. Cece. Is it in your chest region? There's a pain in my chest. It's on my left side. I'm feeling pain in the left side of the chest. Yes, please message me. Oh, it's in your right leg. Yes, be well, Alicia. It's good to see you. Maybe I'm feeling the emotions. Disappointed, my heart is sad. Oh, I'm feeling your emotions. Hi, Pokey. Your leg? Can you tell me what happened? Yeah. Private message me, please. Pokey, how are you? That wasn't a strong start with the readings. I was mostly reading you emotionally, it seems, but I really want to know and help. Tina's here too. Hi, Tina. Maybe I'm a little bit off because of coffee. I am strong. I'm fulfilling my purpose regardless of my health. Absolutely. As you should. But your health will get better. I'm not off. Oh, thank you. You have to let me know. I'm reading different parts of you than what you're focused on, it seems. You beat cancer before? Oh my God. See you soon, Harley. I will send those images later today, by the way. Oh my God, Peggy, hi. Yes. Yes, you are. You are a warrior. A warrior. Yes, please, message me. Let's connect. Me too. I joined seconds before your chest hurt. Hi, Ruby. Who else can I read? Hi, Triple T. Speaking of tea, I'm getting used to drinking tea. I am getting away from coffee, guys, just for a while. It's just because when you're overstimulated and you're exhausted from that overstimulation, and then you compound it with coffee by keeping yourself wired so you can, force yourself through every day, then you just, yes, I gave up. Yes, me too. This is day 3 for me. It's been 2 days full. Hello to Triple T. You just compound that exhaustion. And as I get away from coffee for a while and just do tea, uncaffeinated tea, every time my exhaustion comes through and I'm catching up, I just get my rest and I'm feeling better and better. I'm doing readings for everybody for their, just doing energy readings and talking to you guys about how I can help you with past life regression, with healing, with hypnosis. For those of you who don't understand, past life regression is a hypnosis method that is meant for going to the root of your mental, physical, and emotional health issues. It It is very important for us to be present in this current life because it is the one that we are living. But the past informs the now and the future. The past illuminates the now and the future. And so we go to the past. We go to the past lives to get to the very root of the things that we're trying to uproot in our lives. Behaviors we're trying to change. Health issues we're trying to resolve. Goals that we are trying to achieve. When we have stagnant energy and we feel stuck and we don't know what our soul contract is or our purpose. Past life regression and hypnosis is what resolves that and helps to bring that information forward. It's going inward through the subconscious mind to attain that information, to attain that healing, to attain that direction, that motivation. Ruby says, okay, that's interesting. It's powerful. It's powerful. It's what I do full time. I have helped people with diabetes, epilepsy, nerve disorders, including nerve pain, breast cancer and lung cancer, epilepsy, fibromyalgia, sleep disorders, including sleep paralysis. It is powerful. It is powerful. And there's people that don't believe me, and that's okay. But I post sessions as I have permission to so people can hear the sessions. I share the testimonies when people let me, and when they write them for me. Yes, Peggy, I'm looking forward to working with you in your past life. We've been meaning to do that. Serenity, thank you so much for the follow and for the rose. Thank you guys for coming in so much. I can tell you about patterns that are going on in your life that probably speak to your Akashic records. I can try to do it through the pendulum, but I mostly do Akashic records through hypnosis. You can book, if you want to book a free consultation for a hypnosis session and tap into this, and you want to get into the details, no doubt, book a free consultation with me, and then let's book a hypnosis session. Michelle says, I've been watching you for a while. You were very good. Thank you. Kelly Law, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Yes, it's way more accurate through hypnosis. And I can take you to the Akashic records. Do you know that in hypnosis, I have taken people to parts of heaven, to the healing chamber that we go to after we pass away, to the knowledge chamber where the Akashic records are, to attain information. I have literally taken people. I want to do some demonstrations soon, hopefully this week, and plan some. But I have taken people and I have posted these sessions. I've posted multiple sessions on YouTube. I'm about to post more today when I get off of here, when I can focus on my YouTube. My YouTube is also linked here, and it is the Regression Room. If you want to book a free consultation, go to mhhypnosis.com. The website's right here, and go to the booking page. I also have group hypnosis sessions that I am posting for the month of September. If you get a memberships, I am updating the memberships to actually include more than they do for the price that you pay. But the memberships will allow you to go to several, if not all, events per month on that one price. And those memberships are at my website as well, at mhhypnosis.com. I'm a reader, but I also don't do hypnosis. Very interested. Absolutely. Freya, you are clairvoyant, and you are clairsentient. Your clairvoyancy, you see through visions. It's how you do most of your readings, but your clairsentience, your ability to empathically feel what's going on with people the same way that I do, helps you to go into a much deeper detail about what's going on with people when you read them. You're also a deep lucid dreamer. You still wake up a couple times a night, so do I, but when you sleep, you do lucid dream. In your dreams, you've noticed how they've come true. You get information from them. Those are your top things. For you, You know your purpose. You don't know about any of the karma that you are paying back, and you don't know about. Thank you so much for that money gun. You don't know about the karma you are paying back. You don't know about the your soul contract, what you came here to learn. And so learning that would help you to be more intentional with your energy. But also, did you know that because we're moving into the 5D, that in hypnosis, what I can do, thank you, Peggy, for that gift. Did you know that I can clear that karma as well as clearing that soul contract, because we are going to break free from them as we move into the 5D. Did you know that I do Reiki and hypnosis together? That while you're in hypnosis, I do Reiki. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the gifts, and thank you for the follows. Did you guys know that we are supposed to break free from our soul contracts and resolve them? You can't remember your childhood. Serenity, I've helped several people remember their childhood using hypnosis. Several people. It's one of my favorite things to do because what we do is before we open up that channel to remember your childhood, what I do is, thank you guys for those gifts, is we go to the memory that is troubling you the most, that made you want to block out those childhood memories, to resolve it first. Because what we don't want is for you to be traumatized by remembering your whole childhood. So what I do is, let's go to the traumatic memories that made you want to forget in the first place, where you stored the memories. Let's resolve them first, so it's not traumatic when you remember. Let's make sure you have peace over your childhood first, and then let's open you up to remembering your childhood, all the good and the things that you learned from. That's my approach to it. I now know why I couldn't visualize the other week. Why not, Kelsey? Kelsey, please share. Yep. Yes, absolutely. I do this over Zoom. Because I use the having cameras on. I prefer to have cameras on. You can have cameras off if you must. It's still just as powerful. But I'm really finding that I prefer to have cameras on to make sure that I can keep an eye on you while you're in hypnosis. Yeah, okay. So you think that your childhood was pretty good, but that there's just a lot that you can't remember. That I can help you with. Kelsa, I'm still trying to heal and it's a blocker. Yes. Anything unhealed is a blocker. Yep. Yep. There's a ton I don't remember any at all, either, or didn't. And either somebody has to jog my memory or I have to jog my own with hypnosis. Yeah. Cameras on is very safe, so I can keep an eye on you while you're in hypnosis. So we use Zoom. I send you a Zoom link. I'm the one that pays for Zoom, and you don't have to pay for Zoom to go into a meeting. You just have to download the app if you don't have it. It's hard to do shadow work when you don't recall stuff. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Is anybody new here? Does anybody in here not know who I am and not know about my work and why I even do this? Okay, we do have new folks. Yay! My name is Shay. I'm Shay Rosemary Limtiaco. I love my full name, so I usually share my full name, but I'm Shay. And I got certified in QHHT, which is Dolores Cannon's methods. And then I got certified in other past life regression methods because I found with time that Dolores Cannon's methods are outdated. It's not working the same as it used to. So I started writing my own scripts, and I started learning more about not just Dolores Cannon's work and the scripts that I use from her, but also about other hypnosis scripts, why they work. And what I do is a lot of pattern recognition. I see patterns in my sessions that help me to see where I can better the script or change it for each person, to make sure that you can go into hypnosis and achieve what you came to achieve. I am somebody who is deeply, deeply passionate about hypnosis. I study it when I am not on live and talking about it. When I'm not doing sessions, I am studying past life regression and I'm studying healing. You'll find I'm one of the most passionate people who is in this work. What you will also find when you do research is I am one of the most reasonably priced. I charge a fraction of what others do. The baseline price for the vast majority of hypnotists is $500. For me, an hour and a half is $150, and a 2.5 hour session is like $225, $250. So I don't I don't charge an arm and a leg. I also have payment plans and I work with people and do sliding scale for those who need it to work with those who can't afford it. Because, my story is I grew up in a far right Christian cult and I was brutalized from the time I was 4 years old. I had severe compounded trauma and I couldn't afford help, and I didn't have the permission from my parents to go and get the help that I needed. But by the time I was an adult, I still just didn't even have the money to go and get the help that I genuinely needed. And when I finally did, I found that the only thing that worked for me for such compounded, complex post-traumatic stress disorder was hypnosis, because it addresses the whole. Instead of healing one memory at a time, which would take more than my lifetime here, it addresses the whole. That is vital. That is vital. One memory at a time does not work for people like me who grew up in violence and in hatred. I grew up in a cult, IBLP. It's the one with oh God, what's his name? I don't even remember his name anymore because I deconstructed so much and forgot about him. It's the same cult as the Duggars. My biological parents aspired to be the Duggars. And I grew up going to church mostly on a compound of my grandfather's. A lot of violent abuse since I was 4 years old. And a lot of witnessing violent abuse of women and children. And a lot of just being treated like less than human. And talked to and treated like I was less than human. I came into this life as an adult not having any I didn't know what peace felt like. I didn't know what love felt like. I didn't know what anything normal felt like. So I had no, what's the word I'm looking for? I had nothing to measure against. You can't lose things that you never had. But you can't understand how good life can be until you experience things for the first time. Right? That's me. You can't take somebody like me and then go into a kind of hypnosis that deals with one memory at a time, or go into psychotherapy, which deals with one memory at a time, or go into EMDR, which deals with one memory at a time, and expect that somebody like me, would ever get somewhere. No. You need the kind of hypnosis and the kind of therapy that addresses the whole of all of the trauma. I only got as far as I did, and thank you guys for the love. I only got as far as I did because we addressed the whole and we made ground using hypnosis. The same methods that I use on you is what I continue to use on myself with self-hypnosis, or with my colleagues that do hypnosis on me, to address the whole of the trauma and what are still remnants that I deal with to today that sometimes impact my behaviors. How could I not become the thing that helped me after going through the success that I did for my own healing? I have 2 college degrees and a certificate, so basically 3 college degrees. I am a STEM major. I have a Bachelor of Science. I left all of that and what I worked hard for to change my career entirely, to become the very kind of healer and therapist that actually was able to help me. My healing inspired me. Jennifer says, this has been my last 30 years of trying to heal, EMDR therapy, etc., just trying to heal the wounds that I can remember, but never tried to figure out the ones I don't. See, hypnosis would help you with that. I can help you with that with hypnosis. But I gave up my science career because how could I not step into this work that actually helped me to help other people? It inspired me. It changed my life. It gave me a life. Didn't just change my life, it gave me a life. I actually have a life now. I didn't have a life before. A full life, and full of love and peace and self-confidence and self-love. Things that are so important to be a healthy, well-rounded person. To be able to have healthy relationships. Well, now you have me, Peggy. If you're interested. Yeah, a whole life of purpose. And that's only achieved when you heal. Anything that is unhealed is a blocker. Anything unhealed is a blocker. So I was pent up with blockers. Blockers with money. Blockers with success. Blockers with love. Blockers with relationships. Blockers with self-love. Blockers with being able to feel love, not just hear it. Blockers on healing, being able to hear and believe. Avram, thank you for the follow. Yep. Yep. If you don't have money for hypnosis, don't worry about it. No, Peggy. I don't play like that. I don't believe that money should inhibit you from getting help. I've never believed that. And that kind of belief was damning for me at a time that I didn't have the money, but I needed help. No, don't worry about it. You just DM me and we will book the session. Don't even worry about the money. I'm serious. It just doesn't make any sense to me for that to be, for you not to do healing just because of money. So, no. Don't even worry about it. I grew up in poverty. It wasn't, I didn't have permission anyways, even if poverty wasn't it. But when you grow up the way that I did, and you run out on your own and you rebuild your life from the ground up and you start with nothing, I know what it is to have nothing. I got my first real job when I was 19, and I was able to, I went on let me answer this question. Well, let me finish this thought real quick, and then let me answer this question. I got roommates on Craigslist to rent out a room in people's homes for $500 a month. I barely paid for rent and food, and I left with hardly a thing to my name. Just clothes and the blanket that I made with my grandmother. I didn't even have sheets on my bed. And I had a bicycle to get everywhere. And somebody bought me a laptop so I could entertain myself and have some way to communicate with people. And somebody bought me a cell phone and a laptop, so I at least have that for communicating for jobs and things like that, applying for jobs and taking care of myself, going to college. Outside of that, I didn't have anything. I couldn't pay for the services that I needed, and I had severe CPTSD that set in. So trust me when I say that I know what it is to have basically nothing, but to desperately, desperately need help. I just wanted to say all that to make sure that you understand where I'm coming from. How do you know if you need it? Wow. Let's see. The best way to answer that first question, or if it works. Well, first off, the part of how do you know that it works, and if it's a type of way that, is Is there a type of way of thinking for it to work? Okay, so we have 3 loaded questions here. First off, in your free consultation with me, I do a mini hypnosis on you so you can see that you can go under. You must be ready to do the healing, and you must want it. You must want it. If you don't want it, not just want it, but you must believe in it too. If you come in, it's okay to be skeptical, but if you don't believe in it at all and you have an attitude against it, or you don't let go because you're not ready, I can't get to what we need to heal for healing. You can't heal unless you're ready. 1, ready, and 2, that you want it and believe in it. And skeptic wise, it's okay again to be skeptical, but if you are skeptical to the point where I don't believe in this at all, I think this is hogwash, this is stupid. If you have a mindset of this is dumb, this is stupid, I don't believe in this, period. If you just have a hardcore stance against it, it's not going to work. It's okay to be skeptic. I have broken skeptics by having powerful sessions. I've had people that came in as skeptics and left as deep believers in it, who have come back for multiple sessions. If you need it, you know that inside of you. Busyness, I'm just going to read your energy a little bit. Busyness, do I have permission to read your energy? Go to my website. It's right here in this box. It's mhhypnosis.com. Can I read your energy real quick? Is that okay? Yes? Okay. All right. There's a few things going on here. 1, I'm feeling grief inside of you, like somebody who's passed away that you haven't been able to get past, somebody that you deeply miss that's hurting your heart. I can feel it in the chest. I feel a tightness and a pain in the chest. And 2, there is an energy of stagnant energy where you're feeling stuck. You don't know what your purpose is or your soul contract, and you're wanting to move forward in your life and do things that make you feel fulfilled and that inspire you, but you don't know what that is. You don't know what is for you and what you're meant to do. And if you just had that information, it would help you to move forward. There is also stuck energy around health. You are wanting to lose weight and to get healthier. You're just wanting to get into a healthier place with your health, and you're feeling stuck there as well. It's an energy block. The traumas that you've had are energy blockages that you have. If we just got energy flowing and removed those blockers and resolved that, in hypnosis, I can take you to visit with the loved ones that have passed away, to be able to see them and connect with them. And if I can also connect with your subconscious mind to find out your soul contract and your purpose, so you have that information, it would help you to move forward the way that you want to. Does that make sense? Love this 100%. Yep. Okay. Yes. See? There you go, guys. I can read people's energy. I can read any of you guys' energy and tell you how I can help you with hypnosis. So for you, you said, how can I know about if hypnosis would help me? Well, going inward and just seeing how you feel. Do you feel stuck? Do you not have answers for how to move forward or what's for you? Do you have grief? Do you need to visit with loved ones on the other side to resolve that? Weight loss is a big one. I've helped other people with weight loss. Who are, and it turns out that the stress and the energy blockers from unhealed trauma was what was causing that weight to be held on to not lose that weight. Absolutely. I want to do hypnosis for so long. That is amazing. The next question that I got was, let's see here. Hold on a second. There was another question. I want to make sure that I'm answering all of them. Let me go back up real quick. Lately, I've just been having such a heavy feeling in my gut, feeling so blocked and not sure why. Serenity, you take on the world on your shoulders and your world on your shoulders. By your world, I mean your family. You don't take care of yourself. You don't slow down and take care of yourself and stop. And every time you say you're going to stop, you end up doing all the very things that you say that you're going to take a break from because you get bored. But you are somebody who's always on the go and taking care of everybody and making sure everybody's good, but you don't make sure that yourself is good. This behavior we need to find out from a past life what made you feel like you weren't deserving of taking care of yourself and taking true time for yourself. What made you feel like you need to be about everybody else? Does that make sense? Amanda said, I was asking, is everyone capable of going under hypnosis? Yes, I've tried before, but it didn't work for me. You need... I have taken people under who have aphantasia and can't visualize. I have taken people under who won't let go and help them to let go. If you cannot visualize, that is not a problem. We will find out why you can't visualize and bring resolve to that. If it is simply a matter of stress and letting go, I will do Reiki on you. I'm a Reiki practitioner in addition to a hypnotist. So basically what I would do is I would do Reiki on you to help you to release and let go. Visualizing, I'm learning how to even open up the ability to visualize using Reiki as well. I do want to test it out with Reiki, but I can do it with hypnosis as well. You're trying the eye resolution therapy with your therapist. I've done it. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I hope it's working. I'm sure that it is on some level. But if you have what I sense from you, Elena, and take it for what it's worth, you have compounded trauma. You have complex PTSD and you know it. Oh, you haven't started. You have complex PTSD and you know it. You know that you've gone through so much that dealing with one memory at a time would take a lifetime to heal. That's why she's hesitant. If your therapist is hesitant, don't go for it. My website's right here in this box. It's linked in my profile and it's also right here. It's mhhypnosis.com. You could book a free consultation. I will do a mini hypnosis on you to show you can go under. If she's hesitant, that's already a sign not to do the EMDR with her. But your trauma is so compounded that you need something that addresses the whole of that trauma. Just like as I was saying with what I noticed with my trauma, when you have so much that one lifetime, one memory at a time would take too long to get your life back at all. You need something that addresses the whole. Yes. So I highly recommend booking a free consultation. We have lived so many past lives, folks. So many. You may think that you've only lived one or two, but you likely lived way more than that and you just don't realize it. Let me see what the next question was. Yes, Michelle, I can read your energy. Michelle, I feel a sadness and a loneliness about you. You don't feel like you are heard. It's in the throat chakra that I'm feeling. It almost makes my throat sore. You don't feel like you are heard for your needs and for your wants. It's a matter of feeling like you matter, and also a matter of feeling like when you are with anybody that claims to be a friend, that you feel like you are actually seen and valued, that you're wanted there, that you have your sisterhood, that you have community around you. I feel a deep loneliness and this sadness that covers through the body, and also a tingling in the head. Your eyes hurt, like you feel like you're straining right now. I feel this a little bit of like a tension in the head, but I feel a sadness that's coursing through the body, that's making the body feel like it's tingling. Yes, Patty, 1 minute. Does that make sense? This I can help you with. And also, I have a Discord community. I'm building a community to get people to meet one another, to make friends with one another. Michelle says that is true. But also, I can read your gifts if you want me to as well. When we pass away, can we opt out of coming back? Should we go into the light or not? First off, First off, you should absolutely go into the light. Do not be stuck energy on earth. It is no better. The other side, I will tell you now, as I know it, and I can answer questions about what heaven is really like. I can tell you now that it is not like it is taught in most religions with heaven. You're not going to go to some golden gated retirement community wearing Birkenstocks and playing harmonica for eternity. You do want to go to the other side, back to love, back to peace. You don't have to come back right away. You will want to learn lessons that you need to as you graduate and as you learn and as you evolve, because we come to earth as a school to evolve. But it's also going to be different because we're moving into the 5D. Does that make sense? The 5D is opposite of the reality that we've been living in. The 5D is let me explain this. Okay, buckle up, folks. Buckle up. So let me explain what the 5D is in a way that brings it full circle. The last time that we were in anything like the 5D was in no Birkenstocks and no harmonica. The last time that we lived in something like the 5D was the time depicted. It's the time depicted in the metaphor of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is just a metaphor. It's not literal. It was depicting a time that we lived in perfect love and perfect cooperation. And then we ask the first anxious question: what if there's more to life than this? Can I own this land, this paradise, even owning people? That's the enslavement that we came into, was the fear mind. Absolutely, Shorty, is the fear mind. And so then we have all this human history, because it's never been good. All the different forms of enslavement and abuses and religious wars and control, all about control and graping the land. We have forgotten who we are and why we are here. And that we are here for love and to live in perfect paradise and cooperation. And we're moving back into that time now, which is what the 5D is. And we're coming full circle. So every generation provided hope because we remember our past lives and why we are here and who we are for the first years of our lives. Hey, I love my Birkenstocks too. I have Birks, triple T. But we're not wearing Birkenstocks and playing harmonica for eternity. That's all I'm saying. Just saying. But basically, we remember our who we are and why we are here the first years of our lives. Kids remember their past lives. We've seen videos of this that people have shared on TikTok. You can find evidence of this. And so every new generation brought hope that a generation might remind everybody who we are and why we are here. But the fear mind that we lived in, that we were drugged through and enslaved in, that created the history that we've had and the reality that we have now, it just stifled us from it, just stole it from us. And so we've all fell into the fear mind, even those who were for love. And now moving into the 5D is us returning to that remembering. It's moving into full consciousness. The 5D that we're moving into, that you see people, spiritual people talking about on TikTok, we are moving into full consciousness. We are remembering who we are and why we are here. We are remembering all of our gifts and tapping into them. We are coming home to ourselves and to the truth. We are returning to full love and cooperation with one another and community. Now this hell that we have reincarnated in for so many generations becomes a part of the 3D world, and we move into the 5D. Does that help make sense of this era that we're in? So the call is for us to go inward and to heal. The call is for us to go inward and to heal and to relieve the blockers as we move into the 5D. Because anything unhealed is a blocker. and will slow you down from moving into the 5D. Absolutely, Serenity. I'm looking forward to it. In your free consultations, I will do a mini hypnosis on you so you can see that you can go under and that it is okay and that it is safe and that you will enjoy it. I'm trying to make sense too of this time and that the call is for us to heal. But to go back to that question of should we come back, you'll want to come back. Absolutely. I'm so glad that you guys are booking. Thank you all so much. You guys will want to come back so that way we can continue to evolve and grow and learn things. But how much easier is it going to be to reincarnate and come back when the reality is different? When we leave the enslavement that we've been in. And what we are doing as we move into it, because it doesn't belong in the 5D, we're not just deconstructing, we are decolonizing. We are healing, deconstructing, and decolonizing. That's what this time is about. And all three of these things, all of these things can be done through hypnosis, through past life regression. So let me go back up and start reading. Absolutely, Michelle. I can help you with your blockers. Please book a free consultation with me at my website, which is mhhypnosis.com. Hold on. I am blocking somebody that is spamming the comments. Patty, yes, let me read your energy. The fear has been so much lately. Yes, and that's going to keep falling away as we heal. We remove those blockers and as we move into the 5D. It's only going to get better from here as we move into it. But right now we are in a time that all the truth has to come out. Everything has to come out. The truth of reality will all come out. And we'll dig into that and what all will be included in that soon. But I want to get to some of these messages and these comments and these questions. Like Patty, for instance, you're reading. Patty, I feel anger inside of you and resentment that is unresolved. It's one of your biggest blockers. And Michelle, I'm going to read you as more as well. But Patty, your anger and resentment is a blocker. You're not able to let go of the past right now and forgive it. You have this justified anger. Hi, Tina. You have this justified anger for what you've been through. But if you don't forgive it and release it, it's only going to hold you back, not the people who dealt it. You have trust issues. You don't work well with people right now. And you widely keep to yourself, but this anger is what we need to resolve. It can make you sick. Did you know that unhealed resentment and anger is the #1 cause of cancer? And I've worked with people who have cancer. And when I take them through past life regression, we find out it's unresolved anger and resentment and then deal with it. Unresolved anger and resentment is what causes cancer. Yes, I can. Thank you for the count app and gift. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Your mother died from cancer at 36 when I was 7. I am so sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine having a mother that you love and then losing her, especially so young. I cannot. Oh, I was not saying you, Patty. I know that your name's Patty. There's a Peggy in the chat that asked if I could read her energy as well. Sorry. I don't mean to get you guys mixed. I'm not getting you guys mixed up here. But yes, Patty. I know you are. Yes, Patty. I mean that there's a Peggy in the chat that I just responded to. Oh, yeah, no, Peggy. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Patty. There is a Patty and a Peggy in the chat. There's a Patty and a Peggy. I'm not. It's okay, guys. Yes, absolutely. Let me get to some of these questions real quick, and I'll do some more energy readings. Give me a second to update these gift goals. Because I'm gonna put some new ones in. Because I know that there are some contests here on TikTok I'm trying to raise up in the leagues, just so that way I can get TikTok to push me out more. I'm just gonna update this. There's one more. Okay, there we go. Your energy, Corinne. Give me 1 second. Thank you, thank you, Peggy. Corinne. There is a relationship that you aren't happy with. I feel aggravation and angst. You're not happy with where your life is, but you don't know that it can be different or how good it could get. How do I describe what I'm seeing in this vision? I see a vision of you pacing around your house. It's quiet. You don't know what to do with yourself. You're not treating yourself, but you're not really made to feel fulfilled currently in your family life, much less your friends. What you're needing is connection. What you're needing is self-confidence. And what you're needing is direction. Does that make sense? Thank you for the follow, Tiffany. Your gifts, by the Corinne, are you're a deep lucid dreamer. Most of the information you get comes through your lucid dreams, and you are claircognizant and audient. You can read a room. You're somebody who likes to, Corinne says this is all very accurate. You can read a room and you can read people very deeply, but you also hear spirits. You know when spirits are around you. You sensed a spirit to the left of you in your living room while you were pacing around. It feels like a mother. The claircognizance helps you to sense the energy. The audience helps you to hear their voice. You're very intuitive. Oh, I hate hiccups. Your mom has passed away. It was your mom to the left of you. You felt it because it felt like a warmth along the left side of your body, and then there was a tingling in the middle of your head because you could feel yourself connecting. Corinne says yes, a big yes with exclamation points, not hiccups. Hold on, I'm going to hold my breath and see if it works. That better have worked. Yep. Elena. Oh my God. Guys, by the way, please join the Discord community, link to my profile as well, because I want to keep in touch with you guys even when I'm not online. You know what? Sure, you scared me. I do have a Discord community too, so even when I'm not online, guys, I want to be able to hang out with you all. I love this growing community. I'm so excited about everybody who's joined. You are so welcome. Okay. This is an amazing live. Do you guys have any questions? Yep. Oh, your energy and gifts, Jennifer, yes. You're not happy with your career. You're wanting to move jobs. Freya, thank you for that. You're wanting to move jobs. You could build a business. You want to build a business. Self-confidence is an issue for you. You want to do something for yourself. You don't want to feel like you're stuck with other people, being underneath other people. You feel like it's not worthwhile in the job that you're in, and that there's a carrot dangling over you for promotions and for bonuses. Like you have a carrot dangling over you. You just don't feel fulfilled right now. But you don't know, you're not quite positive on what's next for you. You also want to move. I'm feeling the move. I'm feeling the need for some newness in your life that would help bring you a new spark, because it's like having a fun toy. It's like when you have something new in your life, you have something to get excited about. I love helping everyone. My last day is Friday, and yes, I do want to start a business. Oh my God, I'm moving states on Saturday. See? I told you guys I'm accurate. Nailed it. Swish. Swish. There you go. Dunked. There you go. Swish. Just saying. Yes. Yes, Peggy. Ooh. Peggy, you have a lot of trapped emotions, and I'm feeling it in the heart chakra. Guilt, you feel guilt. Sadness. You're self-destructive right now. And part of that self-destruction is not feeling your emotions and letting it get trapped in your body. Your body hurts. Your nervous system is shot and your body hurts. It's making you sick, and it's making you not feel well at all. It's hard for you to think straight. It's hard for you to your mind is buzzing with everything else going on, but not with yourself or the moment. You're not grounded. You need to be grounded in this life. Your gifts that I can also read. Absolutely. I love to keep reading for a little while longer until I get tired, and then I'm going to dip out before I burn myself out. Peggy, you're really blocked right now. It's not that you don't have gifts, but you're so blocked up in being able to use them. You're not in a place to tap into your intuitive gifts the way that you need to for being able to read people. But you can tap into them for reading yourself and what you need. Right now you need somebody to take care of you and to love on you, which is why I'm doing the session for you. You're really blocked up right now. You are a healer and you know it, but right now is not the time for you to heal. Right now is the time for you to heal. You need to heal right now, which is why I'm honored to do your session. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about it. I don't fault somebody for not being able to afford it. And I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be turned away either. I will never work that way. Yeah. I'm honored that you trust me. Who else can I help? I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach how to tap into your gifts, and I'm going to be teaching hypnosis. I'm writing the class. Absolutely. I'm going to do a few more and then I want to go exercise because I've been sitting in this chair so much and my legs are starting to hurt and my back is starting to hurt. I need to exercise. My wife and I have a treadmill and a bike, one of those stationary bikes in our living room now, so we can exercise while we watch our favorite TV shows. And when I'm done here, I'm going to exercise and work on myself. I'm learning to take better care of my body. And this is day 3 without coffee, which is insane. Insane. I gotta get out of this chair. You know what? I'll do a couple more. Just a couple more, guys. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to take care of myself. 2 more readings. There were 2, let me see. Hold on. Who was that first person that just asked? Yes, Carol. I can do this during your free consultations too. You know what? Carol and Kelsa are the 2. I will do readings on you during your free consultation. Will you all book a free consultation with me at mhhypnosis.com? I will do a reading on you. I will put you in hypnosis to show you that you can go under. And then I will also answer your questions so we can get you booked. Actually, can we do that instead? I'm really feeling like I want to get out of this chair. My back is really hurting from sitting too much. I really need to get up and move around. Is that okay? Carol, do you want to book a free consultation? Kelsa? I know Elena did. I know a lot of you did. Book a free consultation. This would allow me to get away from my desk. Yes. Yes, I'm going to recharge. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to do some yoga too. And I'm just going to work on my body. I need it. I've been sitting way too much. Even this weekend. I might even go to the beach and get in the cold water. I live in Washington. I'm in the Seattle area. And when I tell you the water is perfectly cold, I go in the cold water too for inflammation. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the follows and the love. Absolutely. Thank you all so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Please join the Discord and please book those free consultations. What? You're in the PNW? Are you in Washington?